Binge Pipe, we hear you when you ask, is this streaming service real or just a joke in a video game? And our answer is simple. Are you a lawyer? Just in case you're a lawyer, it's definitely not real. Wink, wink. Have questions? Call our Binge Pipe customer support party line.
Hi, I'm locked out of my account.
Is that the same bald man who was in the other scene?
Hi, I fast-forwarded it too far. Can someone tell me how to rewind?
Anybody near Dallas, want to make out?
I'm sorry, is there a Binge Pipe representative in here? Representative.
You'll figure it out together.
But is it the same?
Oh, okay, it's a different bald guy.
Thank you.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by the Roller Coaster Attendant Society, which reminds you to always injury or death.
This is a very interesting wine because if you look at the label, you can see the cause and date of your death.
Got a date right after work, and you find yourself a little worried about what's going on down there? Well, maybe you shouldn't have let that family of possums move in.
When I joined the religion, I was really hoping it was a cult, but later I figured out it was all on the up and up and not a cult at all. So I left.
Hey guys, what's up? So if you saw my last vid, then you know I took a photo of myself every day for a year. Thanks for all the positive feedback. It was a really fun project, and I learned something about myself while doing it. It turns out I'm a narcissist.
Binge Pipe cares about our customers. So we contacted your parents to learn your likes, dislikes, and topics we should avoid when we come over for dinner next weekend.
Ring, 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 ring. Hi, it's me, Evan Jacover. You might remember me from Evan Jacover, Best Friend for Hire. Well, as it turns out, there's not a lot of money in the friendship business, so that's why I've decided to rebrand myself. Today, I'm proud to introduce my new business venture, Evan Jacover, Bad Boy for Hire. Does your classroom need someone in the back of the room to scoff at the teacher while
Binge Pipe's menu screen. Here at Binge Pipe, we realize we're not the biggest streaming service, but we are the one you're stuck engaging with at the moment. So maybe we can all just take a minute and get over ourselves. Binge Pipe isn't any more impressed by you than you are by it.
I like being able to stream movies day or night, and I don't mind a lot of buffering during peak hours.
I'm a Spencer. Yeah, that's my name.
I think I'm a ghost.
We are Binge Pipe!
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Bob's Shoes. Not only are Bob's Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes you'll ever own, but for every pair we sell, we donate another pair to kids in need. But if you return a pair, we take a pair away from a kid in need. Bob's Shoes. You better order the right size.
Truffles and tea cakes and truffles. I love them exactly the same. If you asked me to pick, I'd say that's a trick because I love them exactly the same. Oh!
Welcome back to Right or Wag, the only game show where the contestants are dogs. For $500, who is a good boy? Bixby. Correct. Okay, once again, that bell is making our contestants think someone's at the door, so we'll take a short break. All right, down, down.
A tip from Binge Pipe. To prepare for this trivia game, we recommend reading all of the encyclopedias.
Deep in the American South, there was a town with a secret.
Excuse me, can we ask you about the body found in Walter Creek?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
A secret nobody wanted to talk about.
There is no body in the creek. There's never been a body in the creek.
That's when a film crew discovered.
Lies! It's all lies!
We were in the wrong town.
We don't even have a creek!
Coming this winter to Binge Pipe, true crime documentary bloopers.
When we went down into the basement, we found the shrine that he had made out of human boons. I mean bones. Whoops.
I'm Blake.
And I'm Chad.
And we're the Internet Brothers.
Watch us pull some sick stunts.
I went to a grocery store dressed like a dinosaur.
And figure out how to monetize our growing Instagram following.
What are the tax implications?
That's Blake and Chad. The Internet Brothers. We bought a dinosaur costume.
This is taking longer than expected. Just kidding. We prepare for everything. Everything.
I'm a gamer.
I'm that guy at work who won't stop quoting Caddyshack.
I'm Mark Twain, and this is Jurassic Park.
We are Binge Pipe!
There is no bottom to Binge Pipe's content pit. Here's something else to fall for.
Hello, listeners. If you love podcasts, you'll love our new show. We collect clips of everybody's favorite part of podcasting, apologizing for the quality of the podcast. Please enjoy every excuse, justification, and admission of laziness.
Welcome to the Great Ping Pong Debate. I want to apologize for the echo. We're not in our usual studio.
This is Real Bears or Niels Bohr, and you'll have to forgive me as I'm fighting a cold this week.
Binge Pipe is proud to resurrect from the dead. You don't know Jack. Binge Pipe. You can't spell fads without ads.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you're anything like me, you're about to host a trivia game. 8 people. That reminds me of my childhood dog, because he also ate people. Specifically my neighbor Brandon, and it was just one finger, but yeah, he ate a finger. And I see we've got some gawkers in the audience, which means I'll be adding an audience bonus to every question. The more audience members get a question right, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer. And we're off.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, who you gonna call? Ghost Disruptors. What text message is the best indication that your soon-to-be Uber driver is a Ghostbuster in the Ecto-1? Your driver Peter is here in a Volvo. Your driver Egon is here in a Subaru. Your driver Raymond is here in a Cadillac. Or your driver Winston is here in a Volkswagen. Okay, who chose what? This one's not your specialty. Let's skip to the right answer, shall we? The iconic vehicle known commonly as the Ecto-1 is a 1959 Cadillac. And whether it's driven by a male or a female Ghostbuster, I think it deserves 5 stars.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Up next, Flush to Judgment. Oh, sorry, had to take a bathroom break. Okay, moving on. What does it mean if your poop is white? Asking for a friend. My friend is lacking bile in their stool. My friend is bleeding internally. My friend is eating too much fatty food. Or my friend is evolving into a bird. What'd you guys pick? White poop is a sign that the person, aka my friend, is lacking bile in their stool. Okay, so I guess I could buy a tub of bile somewhere, but then I have to figure out a way to get it up my butt.
Why don't we do it with free?
Next, market fluctuation, the ride. And buckle in because it's time for a Dis or Dat. I'm going to read 7 names, and for each I want you to tell me if it's a cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, or a roller coaster ride at a Six Flags amusement park. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a cryptocurrency or a roller coaster. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Let's go. Nitro! Ethereum! Quizzer! Dash! Ripple! Like humanity in general, most of you are just okay. But Players 7, you couldn't have done much worse.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
We care enough so you don't leave us.
I don't need you anymore.
How about this one? This question will play on a loop on TNT. What would I scream if I were shanked in the shank at Shawshank? Stop stabbing my leg, Andy. Stop stabbing my abdomen, Red. Stop stabbing my inner arm, Gil. Or stop stabbing my butt, Rita Hayworth. Hope you like what you picked. That's a shank to the flank. Oh, that's such a Gil thing to do. The shank refers to the leg, specifically the shin. And how'd the audience do on that one? Congratulations, your friends are morons. That means I'm dealing out bonus cash for that right answer. Don't spend it all in one place. It's time for I Only Believe Old Sayings. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, how many pictures is a single word worth? 0.1 pictures, 0.01 pictures, 0.001 pictures, or 0.0001 pictures? Okay, what'd you pick? 0.001 is also known as 1,000th. Wow, if a single word is worth so little, then I guess I'll complete the rest of my hosting duties through the beautiful visual art of interpretive dance. Round 1 is officially behind us. Clearly this isn't a popularity contest because here's the scoreboard.
Currently, player 8 is in the lead. And on the other end of the spectrum, these players are doing the bad thing. When the going gets tough, the tough gets more screws.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using them. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
I feel good about this.
6 trombones is not a parade.
This one's called Hindsight is 2020. The world's largest ketchup bottle in Collinsville, Illinois is 170 feet tall. If you just had to guesstimate it, how many gallons of ketchup would that hold? 6,400 gallons, 64,000 gallons, 640,000 gallons, or 6,400,000 gallons? Let's see how that shook out. This won't cut the mustard. You say tomato, I say you're wrong. Yep, that adds up. 640,000 gallons. I hope you want 1,000,000 fries with that.
Hey, question.
We'd like to give you the illusion of control. Would you like a delicate question about musicals or a musical question about delicates? Vote on your devices now. The votes are in. We graciously accept your choice.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
And now, a musical question about delicates. Here comes a question.
Make way for the question.
Oh yes, a question is a-comin', it's a-rollin' down the track.
Choo-choo, choo-choo.
Are you ready? Ready for the question?
Ready for a question.
Then I must be the one to simply ask. What did the underwear company Playtex help make? The first wetsuit, the first spacesuit, the first bikini, or the first graduation cap and gown? Well. Yeah, player 6 just screwed everybody. You guys remember your password, right? Let's see who got it. Playtex designed the spacesuit worn on the first Apollo mission.
Ready for a question.
No, ladies, that was it. Do you need a ride home or anything? Excellent screwing, player 6. Spend this wisely.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Oh, here's a good one. What if they read Game of Thrones in Game of Thrones? What Ian McEwan novel would Cersei Lannister and her brother Jaime most identify with and enjoy as part of their winter book club? Amsterdam, The Children Act, The Cement Garden, or Atonement? So who got it? Well, now you have a wrong to atone for. Ian McEwan's The Cement Garden is about a brother and sister who fall in love, so that would really speak to Cersei and Jaime Lannister. Spoiler warning, The Cement Garden would be a great nickname for Jorah Mormont. Behold. Type equals squiggly bracket history, comma, female, squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
Hey, so Binge Pipe has some user data they say they acquired legally. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Can you help us figure out the identity of the user based on the song playlist they were creating? C'est la vie, Faith, Girl on Fire. Whose playlist have we acquired? Marie Curie, Jeanne d'Arc, Edith Piaf, or Simone de Beauvoir?
So what'd you pick?
Jeanne d'Arc, or Joan of Arc, was French, tried for her faith, and burned at the stake.
Man, that's some really old data.
We prefer to call it retro.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
There is no hiding from dying to get in. The worst part about being immortal is that timeshare presentations go on forever. What would be the most common visitor review of the Hotel Transylvania if it also happened to be the most common blood type in the world? A positive, feel like I died and went to Hampton. A negative, great, but hall's blocked by spooky twins. B negative, the staff kept ghosting me. Or O positive, confused by the rating system. Who picked what? Excuse me. Well over 1/3 of the population has O-positive blood, making it the most common on the planet. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Animal parts. Animals are made up of lots of parts. I hope you know what they are. Good luck. Player 6 wins! Way to go, Player 6. That was quite a narrow victory. Almost as narrow as my famously narrow esophagus. Now to celebrate your victory with a delicious lozenge.
Right stuck in my throat.
You don't know Jack!
And the final rose goes to... Wait, does everyone already have a rose?
Sarah brought one from home.
Sarah with an H or Sarah with no H?
Sarah with 3 H's.
Can I get everyone's rose back, please?
I've made a lot of money in my life, and I've made it all in the last 24 hours. I can show you how.
Johnson, step into my office, now. You smell that? Step out and then back in. Right? Or is it just me?
Looking to become a professional live streamer? It's never been easier thanks to the Binge Pipe Streamer program. Just listen to these satisfied streamers.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to stream with Binge Pipe.
It was like super easy to get started.
There was almost no setup.
There was literally no setup.
No complicated sign-up process, you just click a button and stream.
Sometimes I was streaming without even clicking the button.
I'm not totally sure what that button does, actually.
I started out just streaming games, but now I can't stop streaming.
Seriously? I can't stop streaming. How do I turn this off?
I think I'm streaming right now.
The eye of Binge Pipe is unblinking.
I unplugged my webcam, but the light's still on. I put it in a drawer, but it's still weird.
It's very weird.
Super weird.
It's uncomfortable and weird.
Binge Pipe Streamer program. If you're listening to this, it's already too late.
I tell you what, though, man, life is different now. Life is different. Especially kids. All you hear now is, can I have screen time? Can I have screen time? My nephew kept asking me that question, and I said, sure. And then I plopped him in front of my screen door. I said, that was my screen time as a kid. I have an irrational fear of change.
The walls! They're bleeding!
Oh my god! The microwave screen just told me the time and date of my death!
You know, Coop, I thought my wall thing was pretty scary. You didn't have to one-up me.
Now streaming, an original horror film about a couple who moves into a haunted house way too early in their relationship.
We should leave. Unless you don't want to.
No, we'll do whatever you want to do.
Well, I want you to make a decision.
Whoa. Hold on. I picked dinner last night.
Their lack of communication is downright scary.
I need to get out of here. I'm going to my book club.
I'll go with you.
Leave. Leave room for your own interests.
But Alice's friends love me.
Maybe we should hear the ghost out.
He's always on your side.
There's no sides here.
Available on Valentine's Day.
What is Bitcoin? A modern system for an ever-changing world. An unprecedented level of sophistication. A road you follow just to see where it goes. It's an indulgent gift you give yourself and then return. It's a letter from an old friend. A knock on the door late at night. Who could survive all this rain? It's a song you hum to yourself while the bank teller fills the bag. It's a deer, sleek and innocent and made of lightning. That letter from the old friend. This isn't their handwriting. It's hieroglyphics. The letter bursts into flame and you faint. You wake up in a rainy alley in London and hear a voice whisper, "The songbird is deadlier than the jackal in the right climate." You look behind you, but there's only an old woman embroidering. You run and barely make it on the last train out of the city. You arrive at a ship and sneak aboard. You sleep on coils of rope. The captain discovers you and says, "We're taking you to meet someone you wronged many years ago." But when the ship docks, you're left standing in front of your own door. This is Bitcoin. Also, the lightning deer is wearing sunglasses.
Love stories.
He was my barista.
She was my favorite customer.
And yada yada yada.
We've been married for 12 years.
Love stories.
We were coworkers. I probably asked her out about 10 times over 2 years. Every time she was like, "No thank you." I was thinking, eating, and dreaming no thank yous. I had totally given up at one point, and then out of the blue, she smiled at me, and I just went for it. Bam! And this time, it was different. This time, she was like, "Seriously, no. No. Please stop. You're making me uncomfortable." So I asked out a different girl, and now I've been with this girl, Sharon, for like 6 years.
8 years.
Yeah, 8 years.
Love stories.
Before Binge Pipe, there was nothing for me. Now I see everything. And it's too much. I know too much. Why are there so many?
Binge Pipe.
Ma'am, excuse me. I'm with the show What's in Your Purse? And I was wondering, what's in your purse?
You want to go through my purse? Okay, what is this, a prank show?
No, just like a man on the street thing. Are you sure you don't mind?
No, it's fine. I'm just a little embarrassed to say I don't know what all is in here. I haven't cleaned things out in a while, so we got a brush and some mints and napkins from a drive-thru, and oh my god. Oh, it's, I don't know how. Wow.
Is that a dead bird?
Yeah, it is. You wouldn't have known this, but I used to be a magician's assistant like 15 years ago, and the last trick I assisted on was a bird trick.
And that's the bird?
One never reappeared. And the incredible Benjamin said, "Just wait. Wow, just wow."
Do you want us to get rid of that bird?
No, I'm good, thanks.
So everyone has disappeared?
More like half the population?
Of Earth?
That we know of, yes.
But everything is different now because we're in space?
Unclear.
Is this a flashback?
Also unclear.
But we definitely have to defuse this bomb, right?
That part seems obvious.
I mean, I'm just making sure we're on the same page here.
This fall on the Exposition.
And wait, are we related?
Unclear.
Damn it.
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hi there, I'm Sally Burrows, the casting director for You Don't Know Jack. I was the one who found Cookie Masterson giving swamp boat ghost tours on the Hudson. Of course, host is the only part we have to cast, so now my job consists of watching Cookie for signs of weakness, so I can bring in a waiter at a pirate-themed restaurant I've had my eye on. How are you doing today, Cookie?
Great, thanks.
Soon, Bucko Nair. Soon.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content.
Get ready for a block of classic You Don't Know Jack commercials from previous games. I'm Schmitty, your guide to the past here on You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio. Do you remember where you were when you first heard these classic commercials? I do. I was at work. Let's spin a few.
Hi, I'm Frank Johnson.
And I'm Debbie Johnson.
And we want you to come to the Johnson Family Garage Sale. At the Johnson Family Garage Sale, we've got something for everybody. Like this complete set of Elvis commemorative plates that my wife bought, even though we have absolutely no place to put them.
Yes, and make sure to check out this absolutely never once used jet ski that my husband just had to have, even though he's completely terrified of the water.
Oh, but that's not all. We also have these African tribal masks for some reason. Not that we're African or we have ever been to Africa.
How could we have been to Africa, sweetie? You'll never leave the basement.
Well, it's not like there's anything going on in the bedroom, Debbie.
My mother was right about you. I should have married Steve.
Yeah? Well, why didn't you?
Maybe I still will.
Oh, be my guest.
Fine.
So, come on down to the Johnson Family Garage Sale.
Turn this thing off.
Oceans, palm trees, beach babes. This is Glug Light Lime.
Glug Light Lime is the only Glug Light beer that tastes like beer and also tastes like lime.
Volleyball, suntan lotion, swamp ass in your cargo shorts.
It comes in cans that feel cold, so you know the beer is cold. Guaranteed.
Cruise ship, hookah shells, mermaid porn. Let's punch a shark.
Specially designed to make your taste buds tell your brain they are tasting lime.
Get rejected by the beach babes. Silent crying. Kick a sandcastle. Hide your throw up in a seashell. Other stuff that guys do with lime.
Glug Light Lime. Tagline.
Glug Light.
Order up!
At Appy's All Appetizer Funsterant, we have our own unique spin on boring traditional appetizers. We're talking loaded tater spankers, dipped artichoke boppers, tangy mushroom clumpers, ranch chicken bloomers, and jalapeno mouthgasms. And in our new 3 at Random deal, we'll throw darts at random words in our menu and create a signature appetizer just for you, like this. What's a sassy taco tower? Who knows? But we've got an app for that. We're having fun. Our friendly staff, aka fun agents, are waiting for you to start the party. So hang out, eat some killer apps, and do whatever you want. But don't ask for entrees or desserts. Seriously, don't. We only serve appetizers. Appy's All Appetizer Funsterant. We'd call ourselves a restaurant, but that's not as fun. Also, the state doesn't recognize us as one.
That's it for this session of You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio. I'm Schmitty, and I'll always be with you in your memories. My God, that's a terrifying thought.
You don't know Jack. Oldies Radio.
If you love NCIS Los Angeles, you'll love the 3-episode French series the show is based on.
La neige est sur le sol. La vie est triste. Oh, que de souvenirs.
Oh, que de souvenirs. Only on Binge Pipe.
Jessica, I know I'm from the future, but I love you.
Mark, I've never loved someone as much as you. The control group wasn't even close.
And then you simply place the glazed donut in between the 2 chocolate frosted donuts, because nothing says "f*** off, Rick" like my signature donut sandwich.
BingePipe provides the quality content my friends and family needs for entertainment. But what about my physical nourishment?
Sounds like you need to try BingePipe carrots.
Come again?
BingePipe farms create human consumables using the latest data technology. Instead of water and sunlight, the crops are fed your personal information to create produce that's produced specifically for their target audience.
Wow, it tastes like nostalgia and self-importance.
That's the personalized touch and the glyphosate.
I don't know what could be better than these BingePipe vegetables.
They also make cake.
Oh, let's eat that instead.
13 men and women, all living in one house, where they're forced to watch Season 5 of The Bachelor, but while wearing headphones, so we don't have to get the rights to that show.
I can't believe Jake tried to...
Haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, sorry. Can you pass the chips?
The Bachelor Season 5, Watching House Season 2, only on BingePipe.
Hi, I'm Mike Builder, CEO of Jackbox Games. Sorry, I mean VP of BingePipe Gaming. Everyone at what used to be Jackbox is thrilled to bring You Don't Know Jack to BingePipe. We've been working hard to make the best game possible, sometimes going weeks without sleep. And if the praise I've been getting from the invisible elves who live in my teeth is any indication, we've been very successful. But why stop there? Each time I take a sip of dark purple water from the BingePipe water cooler, I get a new $1 million game idea. Like Day Drinker, Pickle Police, Cyst Blaster 64, Toilet Race, Too Many Wedding Guests, Space Deniers, Dank Meme Summer Camp, Guess My Stepdad, Everybody Help Grandma, Gamblity Blamblity Duplity Dee Doo, and Wordspud 3. So if you love consumerism, keep your BingePipe subscription up to date, and who knows what you'll see next. I'm Mike Builder, and I'm saying this of Mike Builder's own free will.
Hello, it's me, Old Man, and I watch the memes now. So it's this time they say this is a new meme that's never been seen before. So here we go. Start her up back there. Ooh, it's a kitty cat, and it's playing a piano. Oh, it's good. It must practice many hours a day. It's a catchy song. That's very good, kitty. That kitty's wearing a blue smock. It might be a doctor. I don't know. Maybe that's what the piano's just a side gig. But it's playing, and oh, it stopped now. And it's holding its paws over the keyboard, just hovering above. It's done. The kitty is done playing. It's got to go make a house call, I guess. I don't know. So there you go, Piano Kitty. New meme for everyone to enjoy. See you next time with the memes. Old Man's Memes.
Listening to You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio. I'm Schmitty, and I'll be your guide as we cruise down memory lane to play some of the classic Jack commercials from yesteryear. Hey, do you remember the 90s? You don't? Well, that's going to be a problem. Listen to these classic commercials anyway.
Your temper is just like your mother.
My temper? What? How do you know you don't know anything about my mother?
No, I didn't.
Did you know?
What
are you trying to say?
Okay, I knew your mother.
What? How did you know my mother?
Knew your mother.
What are you saying?
In France. I don't know. I had too much to drink. And
what are you trying?
No, I loved her for many hours. And she had you out of the wedlock.
Old man, are you trying to tell me that...
Schmitty.
You're trying to tell me that you are my...
Say it!
Daddy?
Look, Mummy, there's a large creature eating me biscuit.
Wow, kid, your breakfast tastes like gravel.
I would fancy something tasty.
Hey, try some of these.
Scrumptious nummies with meaty bits.
It's me new British Choco Puffies with real nuggets of blood sausage. Still turns the milk pink and tarty, and Moms love it because it's got fluoride.
So me teeth don't fall out.
That's right, Snaggletooth.
I fancy you, Chocky.
Get some sun, Ringo. Hey, I'm off to France.
Morning, Ted. Oh, you look horrible. Rough night last night?
You bet. It was Carol's and my anniversary, and we didn't get any sleep.
Sounds great.
You'd think, but I don't know. Nighttime's just not the same as it used to be.
Sounds like you need some nighttime putty.
Nighttime whatty?
Nighttime putty. It's just like regular putty, but for nighttime.
Huh, how's it work?
Here, I'll show you. See, because nighttime putty's made from a water-soluble, stain-proof plasticine polymer, I can mold it around this area here, or even back here, and up over this, for a fit that goes on smooth and stays secure all night long.
I see. Whoa, what's that part for?
I thought you'd ask about that. Look, if I bend this back here and open this flap, ta-da!
Oh my gosh, how'd that get in there?
Beats me.
Wow, Dan, you sure know a lot about nighttime putty.
Hey, my late night buddy is nighttime putty.
Oh, Dan.
This is Schmitty, and you've been listening to You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio.
You don't know Jack Oldies Radio.
Hey kids, do you know what it means to be a friend? Yeah! Do you know what it means to be in the friend zone? I mean, seriously, look at these texts. I don't get it.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
Then we'll talk about the spooky world of ghosting a relationship. Ooh.
Chefs, your challenge this week was to make eggplant actually taste good. Let's see how you did.
I made grilled eggplant with toasted sesames and a miso glaze reduction.
Yuck! Tastes like eggplant. Next.
This is an almond-encrusted baked eggplant with a spicy harissa sauce.
Ugh! There's way too much eggplant flavor in my mouth.
I deep-fried an eggplant slice and smothered it in ranch.
Beautiful presentation, flawless execution. We have a winner.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No! Just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask BingePipe.
Coming soon. A new blockbuster film by BingePipe.
We've got 4 hours before the time portal closes.
Then there's just enough time to solve the riddle.
A completely original film. We made this.
The dinosaurs are loose.
And they can fly.
It certainly wasn't made for cinematic release. Tested poorly. And now they're looking for somewhere to dump it.
The lava, it's intelligent.
Maybe I can help.
King George III.
This is something we wanted to do.
Then let me say it. In rap. Drop the beat, King George.
Coming soon. Obligation.
So we did some digging, and Kara, the guy you've been talking to online, isn't who he says he is.
Oh no, did I get catfished?
Well, in this case it was more than one person doing it, so we call it getting groupered.
It was a whole group?
And they did it on purpose.
That one's not a fish.
Looks like someone went to school.
I'm done here.
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Oh, my name's Greg. I'm an intern here at Jackbox. I'm supposed to come in and take lunch orders. Cool. Nice. You want chips too? All right. Yeah, no big deal. Oh, you want to know about me, huh? I have plans. Big plans. But don't worry about it. Lunch should be here in about 30 minutes, though.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content.
This is Nate Shapiro, and today on Truth Talk 23-7, we're taking calls and getting to the bottom of the truth, which is where the most important truth hides. The bottom part. Truth Talk 23-7.
Truth Talk.
First caller, you're live on the air. Are you a sheep or are you a weasel?
What? Those both sound bad.
Total sheep. Next caller. Are you a sheep or are you a pair of cargo shorts?
Oh, I was going to say weasel, but is that not an option anymore?
Uh-oh, we got a fragile pair of cargo shorts on the line. Next caller.
Truth Talk.
Coming soon, The Minister, a period drama about the turn-of-the-century British Prime Minister David Lloyd George.
That's it. I must create the Parliament Act to circumvent the House of Lords' objection to my social insurance budget plans.
Don't worry, like all period dramas, we've added a lot of sex.
When you say circumvent, do you mean go in from behind?
Why, Margaret Dreyer Robbins, if you were the president of the Women's Trade Union League, I'd say you were flirting with me.
You know what they say. What happens at the Paris Peace Conference will create complicated precedent which will inadvertently lead to World War II.
Oh, God. Use me like protective legislation.
Hi, I'm Sam. I've lived in this quaint New England town my whole life, which maybe isn't that long to you per se, but to me it's a lifetime. Maybe when you're coming of age in New England.
Hey, Ma! Grab that wicked pisser!
And you're a lobster.
Yeah, Ma, the one doing a monologue!
You gotta be ready to go out on your own.
It bit me! The lobster got in my car!
See you in hell!
It's parked in my car, Ma! The monologuing lobster is parked in my car in Harvard Yard, Ma!
Mom.
I'm a millennial.
I'm really into movies where people eat takeout food. I don't even care what the movie's about. I just feel good when I watch those scenes.
We are Binge Pipe!
Sure, we're just an island of talking horses, but can't we treat our island with respect? What? Were you all raised in a barn? You were? All of you?
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new Binge Pipe show Hat Chat. I travel the world, make friends, and see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child, you know? And then to find out I had 3 identical sisters out there, I'm sorry, it's just all very emotional.
I understand. What about your hat?
Oh, this? It's just a large comical fruit hat. I always wear it.
You're one amazing lady. That's Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.
Ba-do-do, just cleaning out my fingernails. Ba-do.
Introducing America's Secret Singers.
Sandwich. I got a pastrami sandwich.
A singing competition show composed entirely of videos of people who didn't know their webcams were on.
Where's the stamps?
Ba-dum-bum-bum. My bills are overdue.
The singer with the most online votes will receive $10,000, and they'll never know why.
My arms are so hairy. My arms are so hairy. My arms are so hairy. But my legs are smooth.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, and I've got a brand new show on Binge Pipe called Hat Chat. Each episode, I travel to a different, exotic spot in this great big world of ours, meeting amazing people, and we just talk hats. Take a listen.
So this is St. Remic's Cathedral. It's more than 400 years old, making it the oldest still standing cathedral in the area.
Wow! And what kind of hat is that?
Oh, this? Oh, this is just my Milwaukee Brewers hat. I'm a big fan.
So, a baseball hat then?
Yep.
Amazing. That's Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.
Binge Pipe is revolutionizing main menu screens. Are you tired of streaming services that are actually real and provide real services and aren't just a satirical wrapper for the latest iteration of a video game franchise? Well, then Binge Pipe is for you. Binge Pipe offers a new service where we explain to your mom what happened in the part of the show she was watching after she fell asleep.
So who is he?
Her son.
Oh, wait, what now?
What do you remember?
I remember a party. For the one guy?
That's her son.
Is he the handsome one?
Yes.
With the beard?
No. Wait. No.
I'm confused.
Binge Pipe. We're patient.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Mystaxis, the #1 over-the-counter medication that prevents nosebleeds caused by telekinesis. If you want peace of mind while moving pieces with your mind, then Mystaxis is right for you.
According to the last census, I'm the fastest gun in the West. He's a cop that doesn't play by the rules. She's also a cop that doesn't play by the rules. You know, they might not be cops.
Everybody down! Get down on the floor now! This is my first time teaching a yoga class! I said get down!
Thanks, Sean! So your kid's bike got ran over by a car. We fixed the frame, replaced the tires, and gave it a new paint job.
But how's my son?
We left him under the car, 'cause he's not a bike. Thanks, Sean!
If you have more players than player slots, or you're just uncomfortable with the term player slots, you may participate as an audience member.
Truffles and tea cakes, tickles and truffs, they are equivalent treats. If you asked me to choose, I'd say, oh, that's a muse, because they are precisely equal to me.
Sorry, what was the question?
Hey, I'm Austin Creed. You might know me from my career as a sports entertainer, or from my highly successful YouTube channel, Up, Up, Down, Down. But from now on, you're only going to know me from Binge Pipe. That's right. I just signed an exclusive multi-decade deal with Binge Pipe. Apparently. I don't really remember signing it, but they have all the paperwork, so I guess I did. I'll be hosting hours and hours of Binge Pipe programming right from this tiny locked room in Binge Pipe headquarters. And I'll be wrestling for the Binge Pipe Wrestling League, which they assure me is a real thing. I'm already so busy producing great Binge Pipe content, I couldn't go home if I wanted to. So, look for me, Austin Creed, right here on Binge Pipe, and please, tell my family that I love them.
It sure is taking a long time to start this. Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, ethically troubling.
I'm cooking master shrimp and I'm eating a hard-boiled egg.
8 players. Wait, did we make sure the game works with 8 players? Well, too late now. And since we've got some folks in overflow seating, I'll be tacking an audience bonus onto every question. The more audience members pick the right answer, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience really tanks it, that right answer is going to be worth big bucks. Okay, let's see what happens.
Time for question 1.
Kicking things off, for whom the doorbell tolls. Knock knock. Who's there? The first person to make a knock knock joke. Mark Twain who? Oscar Wilde who? Roald Dahl who? Or William Shakespeare who? I love this part. Aren't you glad you didn't guess banana? William Shakespeare is the first author to use the phrase, knock knock who's there, to set up a joke in recorded history. This bit is almost as good as when Hamlet contemplated why the fowl trespassed the country path. And how'd our lovely audience do? Good news! This audience is clueless. That means the right answer's worth a little extra. You can thank me later.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here's one I like to call, I scream, you scream, we all scream because existence is pain. What would be the best evidence that I fell into a shame spiral last night and ate half a gallon of Ben & Jerry's ice cream in the dark in my underwear? Hypothetically. 2 empty pints of pistachio, 4 empty pints of urban bourbon, 8 empty pints of spectacular Speckaloo's cookie core, or 16 empty pints of Keep Caramel and Cookie On. And how'd we do? No, that's not enough. This answer is so wrong, it reminds me of my life choices. Oh, Gretchen. There are 8 pints in a gallon, which means 4 pints in half a gallon. So that's what's currently strewn on the floor next to the couch I've been sleeping on, hypothetically.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Try this on for size. Do you know a good Swedish plumber? And it's a very excited dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 items, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a song by Swedish pop group ABBA, something Mario says in a video game, or both. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between ABBA, Super Mario, or both. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Here it comes. Okie dokie! Ha ha ha, bye bye! I do, I do, I do, I do, I do! Bang a boomerang! Let's Most of you deserve a group hug, but player 5, you really dropped the ball.
Customer satisfaction seems to have dipped.
Looks like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive...
Oh, someone's in a hurry.
Use them wisely. Or don't. You do you.
I don't need you anymore.
I call this one, speaking of the dis or dat, who dis? A female ghost of fate in Norse mythology, a half-human, half-horse in Greek mythology, a flying bird dragon in Aztec mythology, or a god with a crocodile head in Egyptian mythology. Okay, let's take a look. You miss all the shots you don't take, and this one. Look, nobody knew it, so let's skip the formalities. Yep, that's a diss. Not much else to say about that, really. Feast your eyes upon this. Follow-up question. Who dat? Fans of the Bears, fans of the Falcons, fans of the Packers, or fans of the Saints? Oh, look out. Player 5 has unleashed the screw. Remember, good things come in small packages. And how'd we do? Fans of the New Orleans Saints famously ask, who dat? Nicely screwed, player 5. Here's that cash. That's the end of round 1. Hey, voice, what data have you captured?
Currently, player 6 is in the lead. And as a counterpoint, these players are negatively affecting our averages. Your performance has triggered the need for more screws.
And don't forget, round 2 screws screw even harder. And you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't forget to use them. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
We didn't approve this point structure, but okay.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Take a good look at. I'd like to formally apologize for what we're about to do here. Who's about to blow their load? Someone setting dynamite next to their house foundation? Someone setting dynamite next to their ore deposit? Someone setting dynamite next to their lower legs? Or someone setting dynamite next to their car exhaust? So what'd you pick? A load is an ore deposit. Honestly, whatever you do with your ore deposits is none of my business.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis sonnant légèrement amusant. 7.
Let's try diet word salad. Which of these is an actual flavor of Dr. Pepper? Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper, Cherry Vanilla Diet Dr. Pepper, Diet Vanilla Dr. Pepper Cherry, or Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla? So who got it? Oh, hindsight. Obviously, the official order of these words is Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper. As opposed to Dr. Pepper Cherry Diet Vanilla, my orthodontist who was raised in a progressive polyamorous multi-parental family where everybody had silly last names.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Here we have the cost of car ownership. And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a
delicious film.
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, focus up. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what common phrase it rhymes with. Parking? Yep, a strong fee. And pay no attention to that punctuation. You're looking hard. But not in the right place. Your dog is yelling at the incorrect wood source. Okay, pencils down. Player 2. Congratulations, you're the most wrong. Watch close. Let's get on with it, shall we? Coming up, when life gives you Lululemons. How would Socrates respond to my assertion that leggings are pants? Leggings are just leggings. Leggings are pants, but not in the office. But are all pants leggings? Or leggings, pants, it matters not. Who picked what? You might be thinking of Yoda? Greek philosopher Socrates was famous for using the Socratic method, wherein he would ask a series of probing questions in order to find a contradiction in the original belief. Just like how I walk into a Lululemon and say, "Is this really how much leggings cost?"
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Next up, Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Known to eat flowers. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Let's see who got it. Close-ish. Queen Elizabeth I's favorite snack was violet flowers that had been candied. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Traditionally in it. I'll show you an ingredient, you tell me which dishes traditionally contain it. Bon appetit. Player 6 has it! Well done, Player 6. I'm so proud of you. I'm going to hang this win on my refrigerator right next to my to-do list. Oh, that reminds me, I should tell you.
You don't know Jack!
Old Man's Memes! Hello, and welcome to Old Man's Memes with me. So, this is the show where I talk about memes, which I don't really know what they are.
Binge Pipe has mixed feelings about presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, more white noise to fill the void.
I'm Cookie, and this is You Don't Know Jack, the game where there are no losers. Unless you get a bunch of questions wrong. Hey, I'm glad all 8 of you decided to play this game. Anything to keep you off the streets. And welcome to all of you in the audience who couldn't be bothered to buy the game. I'm adding an audience bonus just for you. So let's get to it.
Time for question 1.
Let's start with, please think responsibly. What should Bombay Sapphire Gin update its name to? New Delhi Sapphire, Agra Sapphire, Mumbai Sapphire, or Kathmandu Sapphire? Hope you like what you picked. In 1995, the Indian city of Bombay changed its name to Mumbai. Ask any bartender. You'd be surprised how many martinis are sent back because of geographical inaccuracy.
If you like menu screens, you'll love Binge Pipe's menu screen. Binge Pipe is a streaming service that doesn't need to be real or not a joke to really revolutionize the industry and not a joke the entire digital media landscape.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe!
Prepare your body for enjoyment with this upcoming Binge Pipe programming.
By studying the flight patterns and the feeding habits of the swan,